Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Captain. And today's story is not sponsored by this beer. And look at that, it's Catawba Island Brewery Hot Blonde Mango Habanero Blonde Ale. Yeah, it's 4.7% alcohol. 40, I should put these damn things on, huh? Oh, that's much better. 45 degrees Celsius, or no, Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is in Celsius, sorry. A crisp blonde ale brewed with mango and a hint of habanero. Yes, it is. It'll get to the back of your throat and you'll feel it. So anyways, I'm not too much of a hot beer. This is pretty good. I had a few of them. This is pretty good. Anyways, today's story, I'm not particularly too proud of myself at this time. It starts way back when, almost about 25 years ago or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer. I got high on the hippie lettuce, the devil's weed, what do you call it? The hippie cabbage or something. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Pot, marijuana, yeah. Well, anyways, all my friends told me, oh, it's natural, you know, you can try it, man. I was like, you know what, I was responsible enough, I was an old enough adult, I was well into my 20s, and I was just, all right, let's try this. So we go down to my old stomping grounds. Well, they live in the old neighborhood. My one buddy was Rick, and he's never done me wrong. He's always been a nice guy. And my other friend Dominic, we all hung around each other, grew up, but he ended up committing suicide a few years later. But whatever. We went down the old railroad tracks where we used to hang out all the time and everything, and we got out of the car, and they lit it up. They hit it, they gave it to me, and I hit it. It went, you know, like if you hit a cigarette, you inhale, it burns. This didn't burn at all. It didn't burn, it went right down, no problem at all. Anyways, they're sitting there, and they hit it again, they give it to me. I hit it one more time. And I was like, all right, I'm going to hold off for a little while. I don't know how this is going to affect me, man. I don't know if I'm going to run down the street naked with my keys up my rear. So, I was sitting there, and I was like, I was talking and everything, and all of a sudden, I'm not sure if how did it happen? Oh, my voice, it started echoing. Like I would say something, I would hear it echo, and that was weird. You know, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of weird." And I'm talking, and it started echoing, and I was like, "All right, something is going." It was probably like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. I don't even think it was 5 minutes. Well, then all of a sudden, the echo turned into a voice that I've heard before, years before, was if you watched MTV, you know, well, I liked it when they used to play videos, when they first came out, but they started putting all this other stuff on there. They had a cartoon that they played called The Head. I don't know if you remember this. There was a guy who had a giant bulbous head, like a cone head, but way bigger. It went out and up, and huge. And there was an alien living inside his head. And it would split apart, and he would come out and talk. My voice sounded like that alien. It was weird. Really freaking weird. I started freaking out. I'm not freaking out, but I was like, hey, a little weird, man. So, I says, they wanted to leave. They got done, and they says, oh, let's leave. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to a bar or something. I was like, nah, man. No, I can't drive. I'm going to end up killing somebody. So I drove, and I ended up killing 3 people. One was 4, one was 2, and the mother. No, I'm joking. My friend Rick drove. I says, just take me home, take my car, Do whatever you want with it. I don't care. So I'm in the front seat, and we're taking Dominic home. He lived down across from there was a trailer park across from the Eastwood Mall in Niles, Ohio. And I remember driving. I don't remember getting there, but I remember that road. There was a stop sign down at the end of the damn road. I'm sitting there chilling out. I look up and the stop sign. Okay, it's way down at the end of the road. And I look down, and which seemed like about a minute. You know, I look up, and the damn stop sign ain't very much closer. So I'm sitting there, looking around. Look up. Dude, that stop sign is not any closer. What the? A little bit closer. I was like, why is it taking so long to get to the stop sign? You know? And I thought I was dying at one time. I thought dude, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. I don't know what was in this stuff. Somebody said it was laced with something, which it probably was. I don't know. And he ended up dropping him off. This is a short story, but he ended up dropping him off. This isn't burning my throat. I did a review on this on my other channel, 1920 Beer Baron. Okay, there it goes. And dropped him off, and he dropped me off at my house, and my apartment, a duplex. I went in, and my wife was there, and I told him, I said, just take my car, and I don't care. He's going to go to a bar down the road. He goes, and I said, I don't care what you do with it, man. Just let me go. So the next day, I look out the window. Hey, my car's parked there. It's like, oh wow. And I went out and looked at it. Looked up in the visor thing. The keys were there. I was like, well, all right. You know, Rick's always been a nice guy, really, really cool guy with me and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Dominic has been too. He was an all right guy too. You know, we did a lot of stuff together, and a lot of illegal stuff. I could probably tell you a whole lot of stories that I'm not proud of. But yeah, I never did it since. Never did it. I ain't going to do it. I never expect to do it. My sons never did it. My sons don't even drink beer. No, I won't do it. It's just, you know, I have no problem with people doing it, but the problem I have is if you want to compensate your habit with stealing off of me, but if you want to smoke it, whatever, but it's still, when you start being a burden on society, then you got yourself a problem. So, all right, I think I'll see you later in the next video. And know when to say when, and don't drink and drive. Come on, man. Know your limit. Know your limit. Call a cab. Call an Uber. I don't. My wife drives. Cheers.